What's going on, Libras? I'm going to check into the energy. Thank you guys for being with me. I'm so grateful for you. If you're finding me for the first time, welcome, my loves. I'm so grateful that you have found me, okay? I'm truly honored to be a messenger for the divine and a messenger for you. And I know that there's a plethora of readers here and there that you could be listening to, but if you're here with me, I'm so grateful. So thank you to everyone that's liked, shared, or subscribed. If you have purchased a reading with me, or if you've donated to my page, I'm so grateful. All right, Libra, let's get into your energy, okay? There's a little bit of sorcery going on around you where someone has been trying to stop your flow of happiness. They feel like, you should be following the crowd, not leading it. You do have protection from the ancestors as well, okay? But you do have someone. Now, not all spell work or anything like that is something to what you see on the TV. It's not always going to be like that. It could be simply someone saying or praying or saying or doing things that may bring either harm or a stalemate to your life, okay? So just understand what it is that you're working with. Someone feels like you should have been someone that wanted to be a follower and not a leader. And you could have people working against you and working against your wealth and your status or your windfall at this time, okay? They don't like that you are in your dominant stance. In other words, I'm making my own decisions. I know what I want to do. I know what I want it to be. Someone doesn't like that. They feel like you're supposed to be a follower, okay? You see this, right? They feel like you're not supposed to lead, that they're supposed to lead you, but you are very graceful with your energy, okay? This person may test you, may offer you something, okay? But Spirit is saying that what you need to do is stay focused on your foundation, your structure, your emotional, physical, spiritual, okay? Stability. Because you have people around you that are going to masquerade in a false way. They're very deceptive, right? And their job is to drain you of your energy if you're not up on game, okay? You're very receptive, though, Spirit is saying, right? Right? But what may bring you back to these people is that nostalgic energy that you once had, or you may feel like this person was for you when they weren't, or you may feel that you have this connection with someone that you really don't have. All right? The Spirit is saying, open your eyes. Understand what this is. Understand that you may feel a way. Okay? But that doesn't mean that that person feels away, or that doesn't mean that that's the reason why they found you, or why. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. Right? This person may bring you a lot of disappointment to where you need to turn your back, walk away, do something different, right? A lot of sorrow or a lot of negativity may come with this person, but letting go of said person, okay? With this 5 of Cups energy, could be a Scorpio, or you can have Scorpio in your chart, will bring in better times. And this is where Spirit wants you to be, okay? Understanding that sometimes we have got to walk away from situations, people, places, and things so that we can get to something better, or we can do something better, or make better decisions for ourselves. And you see that this person is on this makeshift raft. You may not even know how you're going to go forward, okay? You may not even know how you're going to go forward, but Spirit is saying you need to, okay? I don't know who I'm speaking to here, okay? So some sort of transition is going on in your life that you need to allow to happen, and get out of a state of feeling regret for the things that did not happen. This is now a time to only pay attention to the things that are for you, or that are from God's source, spirit, universe, okay? Some of you may have been depressed recently. Okay. But Spirit is saying that good news is coming in. Good earthly matters are coming in as well, meaning things that will grow, things that will, may not start off as something that is truly abundant, but something that will grow into something that is astronomical for you. Okay, that's what I see as earthly matters. So this is your income, businesses, work relationships, stuff of that nature. If you guys are in school, this would be you and your learning path. This would be things that you can count on, things that you can fall back on, right, in your life. And I really feel like some of you are saying, what is it that I can do right now? Okay. Some of you may be getting a new job as well, and this is going to be your justice, right? Some of you may be dealing with another Libra or someone with Libra in their chart. I have to say that. Okay, but if you're not dealing with another Libra, Spirit is saying, hey, you know what? It's time for justice to be. It's time for you to get your just due. It's time for you to have some goodness here, right? You've been honest. You've been truthful. You've had integrity, or you've moved with integrity. And it's now time for you to have the reaps and rewards that come with that. Okay. So, if you guys have been going through some life lessons, or you've broken contracts, or you've gotten away from binding types of energy, right? If you guys are getting some sort of settlement, or you're waiting for something to settle in your favor, Spirit is saying it is, and it will. So mote it be. Okay? Spirit is saying the answer is yes for whatever question you may just be asking. Just believe that you're worthy of that, right? You're coming from a time of having 3 or more people that have stabbed you or that have hurt you in some way, okay, energetically, but no more, okay? Now, even though this card is not in the upside down, right? I feel like it's like this now, and I feel like these swords are able to come out now. They're going to slide out on their own because you're doing things in a different way. I feel like your absence in certain situations or in certain people's lives is going to cause these swords to just fall right out. Why? Because you're getting clarity. You're no longer in a conflict or in a spirit of disorder, okay? So whatever pain, okay, Libras, that you've been dealing with, or pains that you've been going back and forth in your mind with, will be done, okay? It's just my computer. What else? Give me one more. Yep, Empress energy is here, okay? So you guys are being seen as an Empress type of energy. Even if you're masculine, it doesn't matter. You're very nurturing. You're very caring, okay? You're very loving. You're very creative, okay? You may be needing to get back to your creative side as well, right? The arts, whatever it is that you do creatively is going to help heal you, and this is what you will use to help heal other people. Now, some of you need to make sure that if you don't want children, you're doing what you need to do, your due diligence to make sure that that's not a thing. But some of you may be trying to make a beautiful home now, trying to have things that you haven't had in some time, if at all. There's confirmed growth here in this card, okay? You guys may be growing, this Taurus energy, right? Bottom of the deck is wish fulfillment, okay? Bottom of the deck is wish fulfillment, okay? Pisces energy. Wishes coming true or things going in your favor. But first, like I said, you have got to move on, and you have got to make sure that you remember that you've come from a hard time or people trying to keep you down, but nothing but good energy is coming towards you here with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So your homework assignment, Libras, is to remember who you are. Understand that you making the power move for yourself is what is needed at this time. You making sure that your exit strategy, whether it be a mental moment, a person, place, or thing is what's needed. Even if, you know, you don't like the energy in a certain place, and you taking your exit stage, whatever, okay, is what's needed right now, so that you can continue on and be prosperous and be abundant, and to receive the gifts that the divine has for you. Okay? So this is what I have for you guys. I send you the utmost love and light always. Take care.